What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about one of the best hobbies you can have if you're while you're navigating through life. Um, if I'm out of breath, just excuse that. I just came back from playing a lot of pickup basketball and I done some cardio work. But basically what I'm saying is that if you're navigating through life, especially as an adult, like if you're working or if you're going to school or if you have like a family, at times you could get sidetracked because so much of our work and our jobs and our school and even our family or just life in general as getting older, it just takes up so much of our time. And then we tend to get sidetracked to where we're not really taking care of our bodies and or we're not really figuring out like what we enjoy out of life. But what I'm going to talk about is that this is based on my opinion, so it may not resonate with you, but if it works to try it out. But one of the best hobbies that you can have if you're away from work, if you're away from your family time, if you're away from your school that takes up most of your time, and if you're feeling alone, isolated, or kind of depressed, the best way that you could meet a lot of people, build connections, and being in shape at the same time. Well, there's multiple hobbies for that, but I'm gonna name it is basketball. So basketball is one of the best hobbies, in my opinion, you can have without a doubt because what makes basketball so unique and makes it so great compared to other sports is that with basketball, you go to anywhere. You go to a local park, you go to a gym if they have a basketball court, or if you have access to like a college gym, a rec center membership, there's basketball courts over there, and there's always like college students playing over there, or there's like random people playing. It depends where your location is at, but if you're like in like if you live near a college town, I'm pretty sure they have a rec center. If you're making money, I recommend getting a membership at the local rec center. Also, or if you live in an area to where there's a lot of parks and there's good weather, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of basketball courts, especially like San Diego and New York, Los Angeles, like Venice Beach and all that. Like, recommend just practicing basketball, or you don't have to be good at it. I mean, it'll make it better. I mean, but just play a lot of pickup basketball games with random people, like 5-on-5 full court, or just with it doesn't matter. You can play 3-on-3, 4-on-4, half court, full court. Just play a lot of basketball, and then it's good because it's such a good mix of like you're getting your workout in, you're getting your cardio in. You also it creates a special bond with people when you're playing basketball. Like it creates a bond because I've made a lot of friends playing basketball. Growing up, basketball is my favorite sport along with running. But I wouldn't consider running a sport. It's just more as a workout. But while I was in high school, I played basketball. I did track and field and stuff like that. So, but basketball, you could create one of the most friendships. You could bond with a lot of people, and it can open so many doors as well. Like when it comes to connections, it could get you out of your shy spell. It'll put you out there more. Even if you have like social anxiety or like you don't like people or like you just I recommend playing basketball. Playing basketball because what makes it so great is that a lot of people like you're in a team, so you already have your tribe that and you guys have a goal is to win that basketball game. So you guys are forced to communicate. You guys are forced to like build trust with one another, and you two are supposed to have each other's back so you guys can win the game. You guys are losing, or if someone's not giving effort or messing up, then you're gonna have to push that person, or you guys will push each other, and that creates a bond, and you can learn a lot of lessons in life in general while you're playing basketball. um there's a saying, I don't think it's true, but it's funny. Like on social media, people say that the best way to test someone's character is to, or how they go about life, or how they approach life, is to watch them play basketball. It's funny, but there's low key truth to that. I mean, because people play different styles. Some people play with a lot of effort. Some people just they half-ass everything, and they're kind of like that. So but also like basketball can really expose you as well too. Like if you're like not playing hard, if you're lacking in hustling, if you're not giving effort, if you don't care about your teammates, then yeah, that could really you could use that and approach that with life. Like one area, like what area in life that kind of resonates with that? Is there something in your life that you're liking, that you're not giving effort, that's something you need to work on? So basketball is also a form of self-reflection. Whenever I play a lot of basketball, if I'm like not giving extra effort, if I'm not playing hard, then I could see, okay, how am I approaching that to life? Or like if I don't feel confident, or if I'm not being aggressive, okay, then how am I approaching that with life? Am I not taking action with life? Am I not taking initiative with life? So that's how you got to kind of approach it when it comes to sports, but basketball especially, because with basketball, it's a type of sport where you can play anywhere. I think football and soccer is there as well, but like I feel like basketball is way more popular in the U.S. But you can play basketball everywhere overseas. That's pretty good. But I think overseas, I think soccer is more popular over there, or they call it football. But yeah, but usually basketball is a lot more popular. So I recommend getting into basketball as a hobby, and I guarantee you're gonna get a good workout in, because that shit will tire you out. I think basketball, there's a difference between being in basketball shape and being in a running shape, because you're playing full court, you're running back and forth, you're sprinting, you're taking lesser breaks, you're not going at your own pace. You gotta push yourself because you're playing against 9 other people and shit like that. So, or 5 other people. So because you're trying to win, so you're constantly sprinting, you're constantly running back and forth, slowing down, they're running, slowing down, running. So it's a good workout as well too. You're jumping, you're moving your body a lot, so you could burn a lot of calories and it'll get you a good shape, you know. So but yeah, but also other hobbies that I personally do, so I play basketball, but I also do a lot of running, because I'm a runner. I'm gonna make a separate video on why I got into running, but the reason why I fell in love with running, I'm gonna make a separate video, but I'm gonna mention some parts in here. That one of the reasons why I like running, or I fell in love with running, is because when I was playing basketball in my high school, that shit was tough, because like in my high school, like they were three-peat champions of the of their region, not region. I think of the around the area, because around the area, there's like different schools. There's like at least I think 10 schools, but it's all located in like one city. It's not from a different states, but it's from 10 schools in one city. I forgot what it's called, but oh, the 10 schools in different district areas. But like I think there's more schools, but yeah, and but my high school were the champions three times in a row. I was part of that team, but I wasn't in the team when they won the first two in a row. I was in the team when they won their third championship in a row. So I was part of that. But like in practice, like all we would do was run. We would run sprints. If you're not familiar with what suicides running means, it means that you're touching the free throw line. It's like you're running back and forth, but like it's hard to explain. Like you start from the baseline in the court, you touch the free throw line, you run back to the baseline court, and then you touch the half court line, run back to the baseline, and then you touch the other half court and and then we just keep doing it. And then but like that shit was tough though. So we were doing a lot of running at one point in practice, especially around the summertime, because the summertime is when there's no season, and that's the off season. That shit was grueling. Like I know people, I've seen people that throw up during summer league, because we were running a lot. People were like passing out. Like there's a lot of physical body pains. At one point, we went a whole practice nonstop running. We're getting timed and nonstop running. That shit gets intense. Like we'll go to the track, run on the bleachers, and then we'll go to the and then we'll stay in the track, and then we'll run multiple laps on the dirt, and then we'll run a lot of cardio, like sprints, and we're getting timed on the court. We're doing all that shit at once after lifting weights. So it was some serious shit. But like it made sense of why my school was like on the top of the league. Like we were three straight champions, because like we worked so hard. Like if you're not in shape, then you're not gonna even make the team, or you won't even get minutes. So it was that tough. But yeah, so and before that, um I was not out of shape, but like I was so fucking tired. But like on my off days, I kept running and running, so like I could like get in better shape. It's because I really wanted to make the team and get minutes on the team. So my time, I kept running, and over time, like I just really fell in love with running, because like it really like push yourself. You'll know more about yourself when you do a lot of cardio, because you're constantly pushing yourself. You're trying to better yourself, and you can approach that with life. So that's one of the reasons why I fell in love with running. After the season was over, I participated on my high school's track and field, and then I did a little bit of track and field on my community college. So it was definitely that's when I fell in love with it. So yeah, but yeah. So one of my hobbies I like to do: play basketball, run, and lift weights. I think running and lift weights is a must when it comes to your off time. You have to be in shape. You have to take care of the human body. You have to work on your cardio health, and you also have to work on your physical body health. It's good to be strong. It's good to have muscle, because you never know when you need it. But yes, you gotta take care of your body, but like it can be useful for other things too. So that's all I gotta say. Have a good one. Peace.